in the Wild is brought to you in part by Mossy Creek Game Calls, Fortner Taxidermy, Baines Army Store, Jeb's Headhunter Choke Tubes, Bag Arbuck Minerals, the Hunter Cam Cradle, Dixie Mud Motors, H&H Timber Company, Foulmouth Retrievers, Hog SWAT, Beards and Bucks Scents, and Spectra Shot.
We're in here hunting with these bigger food plots, hoping to see maybe a good buck coming out. We're starting to see the rut's really starting to kick in good now. I think we were seeing it's just a really strong pre-rut about 2 weeks ago, but it seems like now the real rut's starting to kick in. Some of the bigger bucks are starting to get up on their feet. It seems like we're starting to see a little bit more scraping activity again, which we're pretty sure is because of that rain system that came through a couple days ago. But times have changed. It's a little bit cooler now. We actually have some pretty decent low 60s type weather this afternoon, so we'll sit back and hopefully these deer get up on their feet, move around a good bit for us. We'll see. That's one of the hit list bucks. You know, we didn't have a name for that deer. And that's one of the deer that I've been looking for. It's one of our older bucks. He's a 4.5-year-old deer. And we were seeing him in a different plot over on the upper side of this wood block. And I can't believe it. He finally came out. I can't believe it's the first time I've seen him all year in person. I can't believe it. He came out finally. That's awesome. He's not a high scoring deer, but man, he's got a big old frame on him, and he's just this older deer. Man, I can't believe he came out. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Whew. That's cool right there. One thing about this ain't no tracking with this deer. He is down on the ground right there. You know, I'll show you what they're coming to. His food plot is loaded. These big old healthy radishes right here. It's got radishes and it's got wheat, and also it's got a lot of oats out here and clover. Clover's just what keeps on coming back every year that we planted years ago. But these does, that's what happens. You got these good food plots where these does are coming in, and it just reels these bucks in right during the rut. But man, I can't wait. I gotta go check him out. You know, this is gonna be awesome. There's a story with this one. Here he is. You know, I hate to say that I don't have a name for this deer, really, because you know we had a lot of history with this deer. We were seeing this deer a lot last season, and you know, I hate to say that we didn't have a name for him. I guess really he'd be called the short G3 buck. You know, he looked almost exactly like this last year, except this side was also short on the G3. He looked almost exactly like this. He was just short on both sides, as he is in that 1-3 right there. But you know, this is actually one of our older deer. You know, this is one of the older deer that we had actually, you know, picked out and actually found him. You know, and said, you know, this deer next year, he's gonna be a 4.5-year-old, and that's what we try to strive for, is trying to shoot these older deer, and that's where we kind of start trying to, you know, pinpoint them, is at that 4-year-old mark. And you know what? I can't be happier, you know, to be tagged out. Now, you know, I got one of the deer right here that I was really looking for. I'm glad he popped out. I'm glad we got him. You know, it's a rewarding experience to finally get those deer after all the work, and get the deer that you've been watching and just been thinking about, and they were on your mind. You know, I'm glad to get this buck. You know, it's a long story. I guess about a two-year story with this deer. And now, look, he's right here on the ground in our hands. The hard work and all the effort pays off. We got the buck.
Some real good stuff coming to y'all, so make sure you stay up with us on all of our social networking.
Like us on Facebook.
Check us out on Twitter. Go to YouTube, look at all of our stuff.
And check out our online store.
That was it. Jim messed that all up. Huh?